Why do you think King Charles didn't want to meet with him? We know that, Harry flew over back in February. It seems like, these olive branches were kind of being reached out on both sides. Do you think it was just that the diary was too busy?
No, of course not. I think he could have taken the time to meet with him. I think it would have been much more important. Any other appointment that he had, he did have that first Buckingham Palace garden party the king did to host. But so what? There's time, and they could have made a big deal out of a brief meeting, and it would have looked like things were getting better in the royal family. I don't know what purpose it serves to continue to hold this grudge and keep Harry, in particular, at arm's length. It makes no sense to me. You can tell from the cheering crowds in the streets that there's still tremendous affection for him among members of the British public.
Yeah, do you think that Charles and William will recognize that? The part-time royal gig is probably not going to happen, but do you think that they recognize that, Harry still does have a presence here and people still do want to see him around?
I'm worried that they just are incapable of seeing it. If it hasn't happened by now, it never will. And don't forget, this was a double whammy. Not only did the king refuse to meet Harry, but he took the opportunity to say, oh, by the way, William, I'm giving you one of the titles, the colonel-in-chief of the Army, the Royal Air Corps, that had belonged to Harry. And we're going to make a big deal out of it, and we'll have a ceremony in a couple of weeks. Come on. Why pick the moment that Harry is arriving for the Invictus celebration to make that announcement? It looked to me like a tremendous insult, frankly.
Yeah, do you feel like that is a major blow to Harry as well?
Well, I think losing all of those military titles that he had, the honorary titles. Look, this is the one guy in the royal family who has seen combat. And so if anybody's entitled to those ranks and ceremonial ranks, it's him. Yes, indeed, William, in a very brief way, saw some action and was, as we know, a helicopter pilot in Norfolk. It was a medical ambulance helicopter that he was flying. But the one true kind of army hero in the family is the Harry. So it's really quite sad.
Yeah.